Hi everyone, this is Mark. I'm the Comeback Player. My last episode, I put some post up there for Trumpet Herald. I was trying to decide between 4 mouthpieces, and we actually ended up landing on this one, which is the ACB MV3c in a modern blank. It was voted the best one at the Trumpet Herald. For me, as some of you may know, Trent Austin did a Trumpet community a big job by grabbing a bunch of Mount Vernon 3Cs, scanning them all in, figuring out what was common between them, and grabbing the best characteristics from each one to make us this mouthpiece. As soon as I selected this and started playing it, I got an email from Trent Austin saying that he had come out with a new mouthpiece line that played more open and did stuff better. And so I ordered it because it's the same mouthpiece. It's in an updated version than the one I'm used to. And it came in this big box that he's never shipped before. It's all fancy and black. And we're going to open it up for the first time and see what the heck it is. But the box gets fancier apparently. Oh, look at that. What does it say? It says, Reserve for Greatness Custom Reserve Frame. There you go. And in the box is this stuff. So, let's see. I got a thank you card, which is written out to me. And I got, look at that, I got a little beer thing. Nice. And I got a little pen. No, it's probably upside down, yeah. And I've got a sticker. And I got a business card. And I got returns and exchange form. And then on the very bottom of the box, it says their name. Neat. Nice packaging. And of course in it is this envelope. Let's see what we got here. And it's their regular box that they usually have. So it didn't look like they did anything fancy on that one. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. There she is. So after looking at that video, I realized something was wrong with my camera setup because everything looked washed out and I looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost. So here we are, and I have fixed it, and I'd like to show you my old Mount Vernon 3C in a modern blank versus the Custom Reserve 2 Plus. And if you look at those things, there's a lot more mass in this area on my old one. I cannot tell if these tapers are the same because of the optical illusion. I have placed them both on a flat surface and tried to put something flat across it, and it appears this one might be a hair shorter than the old one. Other things I've noticed, if you look at this, this is very thick. Not worried about it. The new one will probably not get picked up on here. It's like really razor thin, guys. I'm worried about hitting it, and I don't want it trimmed. I've had a mouthpiece I've had it trimmed before, and it never played the same after that again. Other things is I'm not sure if you can see the throat on my old one versus the throat on the new one, but I don't have a way to measure it, but I have my old rusty mouthpiece brush, and on my old one it goes in the AFAR, and on the new one it goes all the way through, except for it gets stuck with this little loop here, but that's what it looks like. And so I think I'm going to do some A/B testing on Warmup and see what differences I can notice. Maybe I'll put some of the recordings up. We'll see what happens here. Let's get to it. In conclusion, I reviewed all the videos. I realized that I only started my journey here back in late November, and I need to do quite a bit of work. But I'm still not embarrassed to publish any of the stuff I have done, because that's part of my journey and part of the ride that everyone's along with me. The CR2 Plus, I have noticed in the sound files, you may hear it, you may not. Hopefully you wore headphones or played it through some big speakers. It doesn't have that tubby sound. It's like a little bit more even on the sound, where on the other one, sometimes I get kind of a blot, which is probably my fault. And could probably not be helping that I'm using a Cascade Vinjet mic that kind of is a bit darker to begin with. So the other thing I've noticed is when I go above a G on the staff, like even starting at A flat, the resistance for me changes a lot. And I have to work on how I'm going to push through that. It's kind of good because on the old Mouthpiece, one of the problems I'm having back as a comeback is regaining my range. And I've kind of noticed when I start going upstairs, I start feeling like I'm choking off. And I really haven't been able to way to push through it. And it seems like just opening up my Mouthpiece a bit is allowing me to push it through. But I need to, once again, work on that and figure out, what needs to change in my setup to make it work for me. I think time will tell, and it's part of my journey. And that's the whole reason I'm doing this and kind of recording and documenting what I'm doing to see where I end up on this journey. And hopefully you travel with me. So if you have any feedback, please leave it. And thank you for watching.